So I'm on my way to my intake at my psychologist for the ADHD diagnosis thing. But of course I'm late. I don't think they need to diagnose me. I think this is all they need. I'm gonna be late for my first intake because I forgot the time. And then I realized I wasn't ready to leave. So come with me to get diagnosed, re-diagnosed, you know? I just came home from the first therapy appointment. It wasn't really therapy appointment. It was mostly just like an intake. I went there because I wanted to try out ADHD medication this year, or actually last year. And my doctor was kind of like, your diagnosis is so old, we need to get you re-diagnosed, which already pissed me off when it happened because I didn't really understand why that was necessary. But I kind of took the opportunity to be like, okay, well, if I'm going to go into like a diagnosis process anyways, I might want to see if I could get the diagnosis or at least the question on the table for autism. The more that I read about it, I'm like, oh, that actually, it resonates with me. So I kind of put that in the request, but also just in general, there's a couple of things that I'm struggling with, and any help that you can give me with that would be greatly appreciated, basically. And basically they were really surprised. They were like, you don't need a new diagnosis to try out medication. That doesn't make any sense. So we can just pick that up right away, and they're gonna help me. So I'm actually gonna start therapy for the first time in a really long time in my life. So I'm really happy with that. And it's going to be very tailored towards ADHD therapy, because even though I've had the diagnosis for my entire life, I never really had any specific help. So I'm very excited for that because I think I can use it for a lot of things right now. And they're gonna, what they call a working diagnosis of autism, which means that they're not formally diagnosing me with autism, but the therapist that is assigned to me is specialized in it as well. So it's ADHD and autism specialization. And they're gonna specifically see if in further conversation there are more signs for it, because within my first tests she was like, we don't see all the signs or enough signs to give you the diagnosis, but we're gonna take it into the treatment to see if we can either diagnose it there, or if at least we can keep it in mind that you resonate with that, so that it's part of how we talk with you and how we work with you and stuff. Which I greatly appreciate it, because that's in the end for me the most important. I don't necessarily care about having the label. I just care about the fact that a lot of those things resonate with me, and I would like that to be part of the treatment or the things that we're working on. So yeah, that was my first appointment. It went really well, and I'm looking forward to starting therapy this year for the first time. I feel like it's a good thing to do that, at the end of your 20s. Before I go into my 30s, let's go into my 30s as a therapy girly. I like it.